Oh, that's the first time we've ever done it on time.
Yeah, I better start a few minutes late for our viewers.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, since we're on time, this expert will probably fuck up and just not it won't pick up our voices, so we'll be talking
Yep,
to ourselves for a good 20 minutes before we realize it.
that's cool. I always talk to myself. Got nothing else better to do in Lancaster.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, I blame you.
Yeah. So I started. We're gonna start using the new page for the channel, the beta.
Oh, okay.
That looks all funky and stuff. I tried to add stuff to it earlier today, but it looked like shitty and whatnot. I don't even know why they made it look like that. It looks stupid.
If it's the same one I saw, it looks disgustingly horrible.
Yeah.
I personally don't like it.
Well, then we'll change it next time.
Well, I'm looking at it right now. It's normal.
Oh, okay.
I think the user has to do that.
Oh, okay. Well, then why the fuck did they make me try to do it?
Twitch is stupid like that.
Twitch is stupid like that. Not that there's anything wrong with that. We love you, Twitch. Thank you for giving us a home. You're the best.
Yeah, that's obviously one man's opinion. Okay, so hello everyone.
Hi, everybody.
We have Hell Pockets here, aka Twitch fanboy.
Man, I just had to let them know how much I appreciate what they're doing for us.
So what? First episode of the new year. We have actually a good chunk of stuff to talk about. 2 tournaments going on in Japan this coming weekend. SCR the following weekend. Evo games being announced tomorrow. And Hell Pockets actually did some adventures in NorCal with KOF.
Yes, finally, I got some work done.
No, we will not be talking about the new Twitch layout because it's going to be nothing but negative stuff coming out of my mouth. And yes, we will be giving Evo predictions. And
I think that'll be my favorite part of the show is when we give Evo predictions because that's when I really get to just show everybody what I really think should be at Evo finally after so long. But I won't go into it too early.
Listen, I'm just gonna tell you this right now. You say My Little Pony anything next time we see.
Hey man, they had it on the fucking front page today. They're practically already doing it for me.
Wait, they had it on the front page of what?
Of SRK.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah, man,
Okay,
we're growing. We're in there. I no longer have to be ashamed. And Sanchez, thank you for introducing me to that issue.
Man, yeah, sorry, glad I could get it for you, dude.
I love pony gut punching.
I know you're all about that.
That shit's fucking sexy. But
looking at these predictions in chat, I like some of them.
oh man, you guys are going in hard already. Shit. But we do have some recaps, I guess. Let's see. Well, first I want to ask how everybody's doing. How was everybody's New Year and Christmas since we missed 2 shows?
Didn't we do a Christmas show?
Did we?
Or
I think we did a pre-Christmas show.
Oh, obviously we have no idea what we're doing here.
Well, I'll be honest. I've been drunk for the last 3 weeks straight, so
31, 30.
I've been
Oh, yeah, we did a
5K1.
Christmas Eve show, I think it was.
Was that what that was?
I think.
Maybe.
Dude, I know I've missed 2 shows, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, my Christmas was decent. Ate fried chicken. The meal of champions.
Oh man, excellent.
I got this here Kindle Fire HD from a friend of mine. The only Christmas gift I actually got outside of getting ready to put you in a dress in a couple weeks.
Hey man, fuck that. It's not gonna happen, dude. I got something for you.
Okay. Yeah, I got this Kindle Fire HD. It's pretty cool. That's about it. I never expect to get gifts for Christmas because I never get shit. So getting something's like, holy crap, what the hell? This feeling is odd.
This joy. I'm not used
so
to
much
it.
Joy rather than like, what is this thing? What's this feeling inside of me? I want to puke.
What is this warm light feeling? Happiness. Whatever it is, I like it.
These muscles on my face, they're reacting in a way they've never done so before. What the shit? Yeah, but that's about it. New Year's was pretty shitty.
What about you, Sanchez? What'd you end up doing?
I don't know. Drugs? Probably drugs.
Oh man, dude! Like we're supposed to be the role models for all the young KOF players out there.
These are all prescription drugs.
Oh, okay, yeah. Get all your prescription drugs from the drugstore, children.
Go see your doctor.
Hook it up with some Cialis, man.
You're on your own, dude.
I downed them all already. They're all for Sanchez.
It's fucking
I don't
OD.
think Nobody knows what Cialis is.
He's gonna OD on boner pills.
Jump off a window.
You can actually do that, you know.
I know.
I mean,
well
sort
aware.
of.
I was wondering-
It's not exactly ODing.
You just drop your fucking blood pressure to all shit.
Well, actually, this one guy took a whole bottle of Viagra, and the muscles in his penis got so engorged they burst out of the flesh.
Oh, it's awesome!
That's why they
know
tell you
what,
to get the 4-hour boner. You got to go to the hospital to get the blood drained out.
Serious shit, that actually sounds like some anime type shit right there.
It probably was originally.
Fuck, what's the medical term for that? I used to know. I think it's priapism.
Well, I gotta Google that now.
No, you don't.
What about you, Walkman? What'd you do for Christmas and New Year's?
Family and family, pretty much. On Christmas, my family came over. We had a nice time. And then for New Year's, we went out to Dublin to go eat at the Black Angus out there. It was pretty okay.
They still have a Black Angus out there?
I know, right?
Yeah. That's crazy. Oh yeah, I saw a picture of you, man. Like, I was wondering, like, are you related to that dude, the gray-haired Uncle Vito, or whatever his name is? The guy from Viva La Bam.
That's racist.
That dude looked just like him, I swear to God. I was like, what the fuck? He's like, I don't know what to say to that.
Well, I like to see this, but yeah. Uncle Vito, that's what I'm saying.
Uncle Vito? He looked just like him, I swear to God. I'm gonna see if I can find the picture.
Walkman does, or I do?
No, the Walkman, the one they took a picture with. Anyway, never mind.
Leave Uncle Vito alone.
So family and family. And we actually have a special guest in here, but I don't think he's talking right now.
I hate you guys.
Yeah, there it is.
Welcome to the show, Super Effects.
What's going on, man?
Not a whole lot. Good to hear from you.
I'm alive.
Yeah, good to hear
Kinda.
that. Well, since you are the special guest, I have to ask you, how was your holiday?
Oh, it's pretty cool. Went back to the Midwest, saw family, friends. Did the usual Christmas shit. Got stuck in an airport for 12 hours. That was tight.
Oh, nice. Well, you know, that's what the holidays are for. You get close to your close ones through strife and whatever. I got close to some bartenders over some Jack Daniels and Jameson for 3 weeks straight. So, oh yeah, also, last night was my last night of drinking for at least 2 days, so. Oh,
Right.
excluding tonight.
2 days.
Excluding tonight, because I gotta go to Dragon Lounge. And then
So-
maybe Tuesday if I go bowling.
Well, that's
This is already
for
sounding
2
like a
days,
fit.
excluding those 2 days.
Yeah, excluding those 2 days, and then on the weekend. So that'll be 3 days. There we go.
So, what are you doing this for exactly?
I'm gonna stop drinking on Wednesday. My New Year's resolution was to, cut back on all the excess, more or less. Cut back on cigarettes, if not stop them altogether.
It sounds like your New Year's resolution was to lie to yourself.
I'm trying my best, man. I'm not gonna. I wanted to cut back on drinking for real though, because one thing, it's like a money sink, and the other being that the hangovers are getting worse from like less intake. So I don't know what the hell that's about.
Old getting old.
Yeah.
And now, Chris.
Yeah, and now I'm actually drinking to numb the pain, because like on Saturday I busted my hand, and so instead of taking painkillers, I just get drunk.
Heard you ran in with a really mean table.
Table was asking for it, bruh.
Table was asking for it, dressing the way it was.
Uh-oh, we didn't want to take this there. Continuing on.
But no, my holiday was cool, and now I'm back at work casting for all our lovely audience members. But that's enough about that. We got to talk about fighting games and shit, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I just came for the libel. Aren't we going to libel a whole bunch of people?
Oh,
Are we ruining people's lives?
Well,
Or, I mean,
no,
I guess
we-
it's slander in this case.
Yeah,
It's
that's
verbal.
But it's definitely
libel
slander.
people verbally. So, yeah.
we could just type it all in the chat
Oh, yeah. That way we
Yeah.
can have people, take pictures of it.
and be like, Reiki is gay. Just kidding. Love you, Reiki. No homo. Oh, he said it for me. Okay.
Okay, there you go. Like that.
I know my job. I do it.
He's probably listening right now. I just realized he called me before the show even started. I don't know what he wanted to talk about, but I was busy doing pre-show stuff, so I couldn't get back to him. And he has not left a message, so
That means it's not important.
yeah, whatever. I assume he was probably going to ask me if we could talk about his little tournament at MGL, which, from what I heard, turned into a round robin because 7 people showed up, which is more than I expected, really.
6 people.
6 people? I thought it was 7.
6 people. He's at 6 on the Twitters.
Including himself?
He didn't enter. He's a pro.
Oh, he's a pro.
Yeah.
Oh.
Come on!
No, he didn't enter because he ran the tournament.
Oh, okay. Well, that's respectable.
So it was 6 people. I know Thrussen got first, and then 2 names I've never seen before got second and third. So, I mean,
Hey,
two new names.
cutting them out.
Yeah. Let me see the names really quick. I think it's on his Facebook. James. Ah, crap. Well, Twitter's acting stupid for me. The runback also went down. It was the return of Mr. KOF.
Yay!
I didn't
Who actually
see
looked like he'd been practicing.
Oh, did he? No?
Yeah.
So, how was this? You saw it?
It was pretty good. It came down to
It was
Mr. KOF.
Mr. KOF and Ricardo inducted
Yeah.
third.
Ricardo dropping Maxima for Hua and
Oh.
basically going nuts.
So is his Maxima better than his Hua?
You know, it's hard to say. I haven't seen his Maxima in so long. I'm actually kind of sad about that because he was a guy that I tried to look to for ideas.
Is it
No,
even
you-
possible
you
for a
should-
Maxima to be better than a Hua at all, despite the player? I mean, like, Hua is just like, it's so stupid. Like,
Here you go.
like even the Japanese players agree. Like, this game turns into a console game whenever he's on the screen, man. Like, I was watching some Hua play last night on the Nishi Nippori replays, and like, as soon as like Haragoto's Hua got there, they was like, "Yo, this game sucks." All he did was jump, and he's dead.
That's because the game sucks.
No, just Hua sucks. If it wasn't for Hua and Mr. Karate, it'd be a great game.
And HD combos.
And Chin.
And anywhere
And-
juggles.
And anywhere juggled. So, yeah, that's a big problem.
Just eliminate all those, get like a KOFXIII 2013 patch, and it'll be great.
Okay,
That's
so
asking
here
a lot.
are the results. So Thrussen got first. He went 5-0 in the round robin. Some guy named Noob Trait went 4-1. And third was Nick Lamborghini, who went 3-2.
What a sick name.
Yeah, I know.
I bet he goes fast.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nick Lamborghini. He actually came over to my house on Saturday, and I think I scared the shit out of him.
Oh, damn.
Not used to black people?
Oh,
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing.
not used to black people getting hella salty and punching through tables.
Why are you punching your own tables?
I was pissed.
Why are you losing to people named Lamborghini?
I wasn't losing to him. I was losing to Michelle
Why are you losing to French people?
Nick Lamborghini
because he
Marcy.
plays
Dark
fucking
Pizza
Chin.
13.
What's that, Paul?
Nothing. Dumb joke.
Okay.
French.
You did a Gibby?
Yeah.
Goddamn.
No,
Do I have
nobody
to
heard
remind
it,
you?
so it just didn't matter.
Do I have to remind you, Chris, that these colors don't run?
I didn't lose to Michelle. I was actually beforehand beating the crap out of him, and then I had to take a break because I had to set up more to stream. And then I come back, and I just started losing because he was like, "Oh, I'm feeling my chin, my mojo now," you know.
So wait, who got you all moist?
I won't say it was Michelle. I will say it was Chin.
So it was Michelle.
It was Chin.
No, I don't think that character was playing itself.
Chin plays Michelle.
So it was Michelle.
It was Chin. It was me Chin.
That's racist.
Okay, so
All Chin players must die.
so overall, how was your gathering? How many heads you get there?
We had about, I would say, between 12 and 15. 3 of them didn't actually play; they were just there to hang out. But we did have 12 like players: BBZ, Fixel, Jose, Hono, Rod came in through. From SoCal, we had DJ Mirror, Faticon, Reiki, Michelle, that Nick Lamborghini kid, really nice kid actually. It was somebody else, I
Honorad is
think.
Rodrigo, right?
Yeah, Honorad is Rodrigo.
Okay.
I could have sworn there was somebody else there. Oh, Jack Burton. Jack Burton came through.
He came out of shadows.
Yeah. Man, Jack Burton's a hoot, man. He was talking hella shit to me. I was like, like the whole like first and 10 between me and DJ Mirror. He was just like heckling the shit out of me, man.
Oh, I gotta watch that.
It ended up going 10-9. I almost lost, but towards the end, I turned it on. No, I'm rusty. Also, my right hand was hurting a lot from punching through the table.
I'm hearing a lot of excuses, Chris.
That wasn't an excuse. It still won, didn't I? I still won, didn't I? There's no excuses to be made.
You went 10-9.
So what?
Damn.
And I'm just saying your ass. That's all. So what?
I didn't know there was a fucking point spread on these money matches. Shit.
Yeah, there was. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Even Vidon's bringing back good memories. Remember that time Give Me Body Tail Pockets?
Wait, which time? Because that happens often.
Yeah, I know. The next time it's gonna happen.
Except out of tournament, only in casuals.
You know what? I will make them put me in. No, not casuals. Horsehead matches. You said that is the most degrading match of all.
That is the most degrading match of all.
So you lost when it counts most.
Yeah, and I was drunk, and you don't drink.
Whoop your ass too. A bigger tournament. You beat me in a what? 8-man tournament. I beat you in like a 70-some-odd man tournament. Kiss my ass. I knocked you out. You got pissed off. Then you bitched out of the goddamn money match we were gonna do because you got drunk.
Damn. It's sounding like this dude is your lord and master, Chris.
Got him.
So yes,
Fucking got him.
Show matches there.
I don't know what to say to that. Moving on.
Did you guys get other like big sets?
Let's see. I think everybody pretty much played a first to 10 set whenever they sat down to play somebody. Nothing else really happened. Cause DJ Mirror was pretty much saying like, oh, I gotta play you a first to 10 because we didn't settle it from Dragon Lounge, and I was like, all right. And then we that went down. But overall, the whole night was pretty sick. I mean, everybody enjoyed the setup. I spent a lot of time over the winter break building that stream station. So I'm really proud of it, despite not not doing well.
And is this something that you plan on doing regularly?
Oh, this will be something I do regularly. Right now, I'm gonna try to get maybe some people over this Saturday. Maybe run a little bit later into the evening for just either KOF or Guilty Gear play. And then after that, a more regular thing I'm thinking of is maybe a monthly gathering where we we play games, eat barbecue, get drunk, whatever, play, hang out. Because I don't want it to turn into a tournament scene kind of thing. Like if you want to come over and then everybody's like, hey, there's 12 people here, let's throw $2 in and have a $2 tournament, then that's cool. But I don't want it to turn into some competitive spot where people are gonna be, banging on my door for entry and shit.
Well, that's cool.
Weren't you losing to your boy Reiki?
Was I losing to Reiki? No, I didn't play Reiki that whole night because that dude was
So you're
on
afraid
fucking
of Reiki?
I was afraid of Reiki. Yes, I think you should be too.
No.
That's okay because you got that machismo, so you don't fear anything until it bites you on the face.
Are you trying to say
Like
that something
a bullet.
happened to Razor Ramon?
That's right. Something gonna happen to you.
You got to throw a toothpick in this man's face. Come SCR.
No, that's Reiki's gotta do
The
it.
AI tournaments.
Shit, this sounds so awesome.
Somebody, Vidon asking me a question. Side bet on what? Reiki versus Sanchez. All right, I got 80 on Sanchez.
Damn.
Wait, I thought you and I
Time
already
to
had
throw
this
the
thing
match.
going on.
Why am I the freaking house on this match, dude? Why am I the house? Can't people make other bets? Abe, why are you not on the fucking show right now? You fucking
hell?
scumbag, dude.
It's like, I'm gonna listen to these guys.
Chris, on the fucking scrolling marquee, can you write Super FX without the fucking O? God damn it. Thank you. Add me in the goddamn chat. And 3, wait, isn't Reiki your boy? Aren't you supposed to be betting money on your boy?
Am I supposed to be betting money on Reiki?
Isn't he your boy?
Yes, but that's why I know when he beats Sanchez, it'll.
So you're saying you're willing to pay the 80 ducks?
Lose $80. You're gonna put $80 out there just because? Why? I'm gonna let you think about that. Let it marinate.
Let it simmer, Chris.
I don't want to bet on him, damn it! Why are you making me do it?
He's your boy.
Well, here, okay. How about this? What about Wild Wallace and Sanchez?
I'm betting on Wild Wallace.
I
I don't know about y'all. That's the smart bet.
I don't know. I feel like he might throw that fight.
Nah, dude. This dude's too wild for me. Too wild. He is the untamed beast of KOF.
I don't know, man. I still like Sanchez in that match.
What about your other boy M4US, your fellow Southtown Arcade commentator?
He hasn't even been practicing.
Has he ever practiced?
Yeah, he made up some Benny Maru combos in the corner.
Sanchez, stay out of the corner, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I can say. Oh, that's pretty much true against any Benny Maru player. I was actually watching a Benny Maru mirror last night, and it pretty much was just both of them jumping around trying to lure one another into the corner. And I assume that's what, Elric practices every day.
They just go with the Benny Maru strat, just fucking back up as soon as the game starts into the corner. Step into my office.
I missed a lot. I'm sorry, everyone.
It's
Hey,
okay.
Welcome.
Paul, I'm not saying how I misspelled your Twitter handle because it's coming up the same thing.
Twitter handle is spelled right. His name is spelled wrong.
Oh.
Get the O out of there.
But then it's not funny.
Wait, what are you guys talking about?
Alright.
Talking about how
Wait, hold on. Here's the real question. How is it that nobody knows what the fuck Super FX actually is?
I know what it is.
How old are you?
I know what the Super FX chip is.
It's a
All right.
chip
Then
that
why
was
are you spelling
inside.
it wrong?
Because I thought it was a joke. I thought you were doing like the soup. You're trying to be catchy, like
No, it's because somebody's been squatting on that fucking Twitter name forever.
Yo, twit squatters?
Can't kick him out.
I'm free to the spelling bee.
Isn't that what you had to do for a while, Gibby?
Yep. Some jackass was sitting on Manchester forever. I had to go man_chest, and this guy was like a Manchester United fan or some shit.
Well, what homo?
Yeah. And then all of a sudden,
Everybody
it's
knows
like,
Arsenal's the real football club.
Right?
Yeah, so I got my Manchester. I'm good. I'm looking at this jackass squatting on his name. All he's got is 3 tweets. Al, twit, twat. That's it.
That sounds like something you would tweet.
All
That man is
5 years ago.
verbose.
What'd you say? I'll punch you in the gabba, mate.
I swear to cross, I'll hook you in the gabba, mate. You cheeky little cool.
Do we have any people that watch in England? Because I want to know if they keep watching us. Because we're easily our most loyal of fans.
Nobody watches this in America. Anybody in England.
This is true. Our most consistent viewers in Australia.
I'm gonna J2C you, Gov.
Come on, hold on. I forgot Spider Carnage is in the chat. Leave the man alone with his pain.
I gotta say, out of all the people of color, the British people are my favorite people of color.
That's racist.
It's not racist. I can have a favorite, okay?
There is.
Just like them more than everyone else. Come on.
He just finds them. He just doesn't find them aesthetically pleasing.
It has a U in the title. It makes it okay. See, if we say colored people, nobody's gonna get offended.
Colored.
Kalua people.
And then the ramifications of what I've just said finally hit me.
Well, we're just gonna get a really horribly fucking red text email from Spider Carnage now. Dear SDR, I used to be your biggest fan.
Please fire David Duke. I mean Walkman.
Please kill Walkman. And I will continue to watch.
That's good. Come on, get it right.
Walkman. That was terrible. Man, what the hell are we talking about?
All I can think about now is just fucking stupid fucking like stereotypes.
I think what we're talking about.
Hello,
Why
mother.
you won't back your boy in this money match.
Oh man, I am not backing anybody. I am fair and balanced. I'm a sponsored player. I am not allowed to be near any money matches. Ask Gibby.
I don't know what this guy's talking about.
Shut up, damn it! You're supposed to back me up on this.
Well, I got money on my boy Sanchez.
Ugh.
Don't know what the hell you're going on about. Actually, you and I have a little thing going on about this match.
Yeah, I'm focused on that. I'm not worried about these other guys.
We agreed on a previous cast that we got a little side bet action going on in this match.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
What the hell did I say?
Dig through the archive. $50. $50.
$50. Who was I betting on? Reiki?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was
Was
like,
it
sure.
again?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I've been making bets all weekend. I kind of forget.
Freaking
Although I'm
Hell
so glad I
Pockets.
did not bet on the Houston game. Thank God.
Hell Pockets is like the ER of the King of Fighters community.
The Eeyore?
Oh, well, I guess I'm still going for Reiki today. He might win if Sanchez dies mid-match. There's that meteorite in the atmosphere that's supposed to be coming down. Maybe it'll hit sooner than before. Hopefully Chaz hasn't cooled it on the chili fries and he has a heart attack.
Strap on tail.
That being said, I just want it to be a good match. Like,
Win, lose, or draw, there's going to be nothing good about this match.
Yeah, it's going to be sad for somebody.
so here's their next
No,
question.
it's going to be ugly. That's
In the
all.
vein of people that I heard from, like STL and stuff, will there be handshaking after?
Oh, there will be no handshake.
Oh, man, is SoCal ain't going to give no handshakes, man?
Don't shake my hand.
Hey, man, you know what happened in 2010 between Sherry and Bison Girl? SoCal don't shake hands.
No, we shake hands when it's a good match, but that involves having two good players.
Oh. Well, you should have sent a better player. I'm sorry.
I ain't touching that.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I bet you're gonna go for like the classic, like late '80s, early '90s. Be like, yo, give me 5, bro. Give me a handshake. Too slow. Just slick back your hair. Bringing it back.
And with the
You
Ric
better-
Flair,
Woo! I'll hit him with a good woo afterwards.
might as well.
Woo! I haven't even popped the molly yet. I actually haven't been allowed to pop off since 2008.
Oh,
You kind of popped off on David Kong.
Yeah, that was in Spanish. It was like my one workaround. Like they said I couldn't pop off anymore. In English.
Man, fuck
If I'm
that.
just talking in Spanish, it sounds like I'm just talking regularly.
It's like, wow, it's such a beautiful language.
Yeah.
Well, either way, I'm looking forward to these matches because, there's really no word on anything else happening there yet. Like, I know we're having tournaments and stuff, but there doesn't seem to be any other special matches happening other than, Sanchez fighting the kids and me and Gibby, deciding which one of us looks better in a dress. So, hopefully somebody else wants to do some serious marquee matches or something.
Didn't Tyram say he wants the money match David Kong again? Or
If-
I think they money matched before. I'm not sure.
no, what happened was that they were gonna throw down Soulstar and Tyran.
No, this was
At
at
the Evo.
Hell Pockets' place.
Oh.
Oh, wait, they're going to do it at my place?
No, NCR.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure Tyram and David Kong did something at your place. Then it was gonna happen at Evo, but
Oh yeah,
Did-
they did. I think Tyran versus DK went down.
Well, it was supposed to go down at Evo, but DK, famously got drunk and other things and didn't play the match, and they haven't seen each other since.
Yeah, he was too busy doing his Duck Dodgers cosplay at Evo.
There's neither the time nor the place to have a Warner Brothers character here.
But yeah, Tyram says he wants to do it, but also Tyram seems to be going back in on Marvel, so he may have forgotten about it. And
I thought Ram Nation don't forgive, don't forget.
I don't know, maybe they grew up a little bit.
All right.
What the fuck am I saying? Of course they didn't. It's still on. You know it is.
Speaking of which, was there Ram Nation?
There was
Last
a Ram Nation last Friday, but I didn't watch it. And from what I hear, that they were talking about running KOF, but it didn't really happen so much. Koopa actually contacted me today, wondering what the Bay Area KOF players are doing. So I'm assuming he's interested in making something happen. Maybe another Bay
Go to
Area.
Chris's house.
Go to Chris's house. Yeah. Bay Area versus Ram Nation, maybe.
Oh, isn't that supposed to?
That was supposed to happen a while ago.
Yeah.
We still need to do that, although it's pretty free because you could just send me and Reiki and we could clean them up.
Doesn't Ram Nation consist of like 3 King of Fighters players now? 2.5.
Well, technically, all the same guys are there. They just don't play it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the numbers have dwindled.
Yeah, I guess the numbers have dwindled. I mean, the numbers have dwindled all over the country. So what better place for them to dwindle than in a place that is famous for dwindling on games when they don't win any tournament. Anyway,
Hey, NorCal still has.
CBS 2.
No, it doesn't work anymore. Southtown closed.
We're having a CVS 2 tournament somewhere pretty soon. It's gonna be a AE and CVS 2 tournament or something like that.
Oh, got it. The John Choi needs some gas money tournament.
Hey, now if Eric Lee show up, man, that'll be a good match.
Okay.
Okay. Man, I could beat John Choi.
Hey, did you
in
guys ever
KOF.
talk about the Frosty Faustings KOF?
No, that was. I think that happened after we did the show.
Hmm.
Or, yeah, well, we never had a chance to talk about it, so
Yeah.
you saw it.
It was pretty good. That Mario guy won it, but the other 2 guys that were second and third were actually pretty impressive, considering that they're in the Midwest.
Yeah. I'm
And-
sad. I don't know where Sparkster was.
I'm
Oh,
right
no,
here,
oh.
motherfucker.
Hey, actually, you're right there. Then we need to know why you didn't get top 8.
Yeah.
Because I held that L to my chest. Could
Fucking
have been worse. I held
jobber.
it was only an L though. I didn't like hold the D to my chest. That shit was
That was later on in the evening, yes.
Oh,
So, who did you lose to?
what was his name? Damn, I keep forgetting. Where's the results at?
It was all a blur.
I don't know. I actually
His
was looking
hand-
for results at like.
His hands were
They're
everywhere.
posted somewhere. At least in the SRK thread.
Which Frosty Faustings was it? 5?
Yeah, 5.
So yeah.
The Guilty Gear action from there was freaking amazing, though.
Well, yeah, because
That was fun to watch. I gotta say though, AKA's Amelia.
yeah.
Do not like that. No, I do
What,
not
rolling?
ever want to play.
You don't like
against that.
rolling to throw? Damn, give you.
No, no, not
you can't
that.
roll
Just
the
like
KOF.
serious shit. When I was watching, I was just saying to myself, like, shit. If I ever played this guy, I'd probably break my stick, break my hands. Just
Yeah,
break
that's
everything.
why he hasn't actually played like full on Amelia. Well, he did once.
But yeah,
Okay.
it
King
was
of
really.
Fighters. Oh, Sparkster, you did make top 5. You were 5th place.
yeah, tight. Good.
Yeah. So, well, the.
Something with like a
Desmond
G.
up-
Probably, yeah, I didn't get to fight Desmond. Sorry. I would have been sure to mash tech, so I didn't get thrown by Vinny Mar in the corner.
James Jr., he was the guy you played last year, right? Yeah.
No, that was James.
Oh, that's James.
JJJ.
No, James. JJJ wasn't even there.
Oh.
Like, not many people from St. Louis came out. I think it might have only been like our car 3 and then maybe a hidden Tekken car. I don't know.
Was that person in Persona 4 that got 3rd place actually a part of Korn, or is it just like a joke? 'Cause I see
I
a lot
have
of
no
Korn-
idea. There's a lot of corn. I think a lot of
Mario.
corn dudes were there though, because Chicago's pretty close to Michigan. Like they came down even for our Midwest, like Missouri tournament here, Mass Appeal. And there were corn dudes there.
Corn dudes.
Coalition of Never
I
Breaking
gotta say,
Place.
I gotta say, I respect their logo. I laughed so hard when I saw that it wasn't a piece of corn; it was a bullet. It's a bullet and a corn husk.
Oh my
with
god.
with a crosshair over it, and it says "Coalition of Real Niggas" on it. Real niggas in caps.
Oh my god. I thought those guys
So
were
wait,
banned
now,
from
who
everything.
Did you lose to, Sparkster?
Rublet.
Who?
I think Desmond said
Oh,
Jamar and James Jr.
I didn't fight James Jr. at all.
Oh, maybe he's talking about himself. Then.
No, he's talking about second and third place.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
James
Yeah,
Jr.
James Jr. I know of. Jamar I've never heard of.
Jamar's a old school Guilty Gear player.
Yeah,
Oh.
see, you got 4th in Guilty Gear.
He goes by Jamarvelous. He used to play Third Strike too.
Oh, Jamar
Because,
Bliss.
you know,
yeah,
he's from
yeah.
Omaha.
So, Sparksher, how was your experience playing Guilty Gear in a tournament?
Bad. I played the
did
same
you
dude
enjoy
twice.
yourself?
I played the same dude twice. I did do a lot better the second time. If I had a third time, I would have beat him. Fortunately, my first time fighting Axel didn't go well, so yeah, I suck.
Well, who do you play?
Order Soul. Like that is a rougher, harder matchup for him, but like given the dude's level, like yeah, that's my fault. I hold that.
But I
spaghetti in
mean,
my pocket.
I guess it's not bad for a first tournament, right?
Yeah, 0-2. It's pretty much the standard.
Oh,
you got oxygen?
I was wondering how one person got 33rd though. I thought you might at least.
I don't
won.
know. I got like 2 buys, but that's how I fought the same dude twice because I got buyed.
The fuck?
Sounds like some Earthbound level up sound or something.
Yeah, that's my cell phone.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
Yeah, shout out to Mario for winning. He was my next pick out of all the dudes to win. And he's not using that MK stick anymore.
Oh, he's
Oh,
not?
He's got his own table though.
Oh, dude, it's catching on.
Dude, he didn't put a T-shirt on it though. That's pretty fucked up. It was so loud there though. I don't think anyone really cared to listen to buttons. You listen to buttons, and it turns out you listen to that dude like 5 feet over from you playing Marvel, and you're like, damn, almost it.
Yeah, the table thing's been around for a while. Like KOFXIII made it popular because they saw it on the Evo. Everyone saw it on the Evo Grand Stage. So like,
Hey, that guy won with a table.
yeah,
I'm telling
like,
you, the next thing is just gonna be you get your fight stick modified so that it has blinking LEDs at all times, and like randomly when you press a button or just at random intervals, it makes noises.
I thought it was just
sound effects.
I imagine I'll make it like 2 matches before Mr. Wizard bans my stick from Halo.
I thought it just
That's just the sound of a vuvuzela.
wah, wah. I thought it would just be built into the fucking table.
yeah.
Just have the air horn inside of it.
Southampton.
Anytime you push it.
What I'm gonna do then is next time there's a tournament, I'm just gonna bring an AT field.
Southampton
I'm gonna kill myself.
People that actually built tables that are basically a stick, and I have seen those.
Dude, that one guy at Evo that
Mario leveled up, man. He's got a table and you can just set the stick on. It's like it's mobile, man. Technology. We've come
After
a long
Did
way.
that's-
did he like?
I saw those dudes at Evo. Yeah, they had those mass sticks that were tables. You could not take that shit apart.
My favorite was the one that had the school desk.
Yeah, that was sick, dude.
Modified to house a stick.
Next, you just modify and put some wheels on it, and you can just like drive in there like fuck all y'all.
And then they're gonna have like sticks in your steering wheels and shit, man.
This shit's the best. Never have to worry about getting comfortable again.
Nah, I don't need a table. I really do want one of them light up LED light sticks, though. That was kind of cool.
I need a table. I feel
They kind of died off in popularity. I don't know.
What, tables?
No, the LED button.
Oh, probably because they're expensive as fuck.
they're
yeah.
expensive, and it's not one of those things that's easy to do yourself.
Yeah.
If you have like no soldering skills.
So after you beat someone, do you pick them up and slam them through the table?
Stupid.
It's a waste of money.
You don't like tombstone them through or nothing like that?
No,
No, you would
it's a waste
3D
of-
them through the table, stupid.
Who would you 3D them with?
It's a good question. Hell pockets?
Oh, I'm sorry, I was looking at this photo. What? What'd you say?
Wow.
Damn. Attention span of a cat. God damn it.
I'm sorry, but this photo... Oh, I'm seeing the picture. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh,
I'm still enjoying the idea of a stick that just makes noise when you press buttons. Just random sound effects.
Just have like a what are those things? They're kind of like matrices, but then they just set it up to be like a MIDI controller. Just add one of those to your stick. That's what I need. Every time I low short, it plays.
That fucking horde. Oh. Man, is free hour over yet? We have to like get into actual topics.
I think so. What the
Alright.
hell is this picture? Okay.
I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, so this weekend Japan's actually holding 2 different King of Fighters 13 tournaments. One is going to be the official KCE tournament held by Dune. It's 2v2. They've been doing qualifiers. And the following day is going to be the official SNK Playmore tournament, which is being ran by Dune and Enterbrain, I think, the Famitsu people. Back to back, same exact format, 2v2. Not 100% sure if both will get streamed. They are going to get recorded, but they said streaming right now is iffy. And if it does get streamed, it's 100% going to be on Nico Nico.
Well, the KCE one's going to be on Nico Nico, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, at least we'll get that one, which will be kind of cool. Now, which one is Mad KOF supposedly showing up to? Because I keep hearing...
He's going this weekend for the KCE one. This is the thing. He and several of the other KOFXIII guys decided to go to this, and this was before the SNK Playmore tournament was announced. The SNK Playmore tournament is probably something they're all going to go to anyway, just because it's there.
Okay.
I mean, it's happening while they're there. Why not go?
Hey, that's what I say. Shit. You never know, though. He might be tired. What if he gets bodied the day before and he's like, oh, fuck it.
And then you get the redemption. And then you don't get the redemption, and then things feel even worse. But hopefully you get the redemption.
You get bodied twice in a row by the same player. Well, I mean, I'm looking forward to both of them because I've been noticing that Japan's KOF13 scene has really been putting out a lot of content lately, and it's not just from like Nishi Nippori anymore. Like you got Game Versus, you got, which one? Who does 777 play with?
Ah, crap, I forgot.
I can't remember, but like those guys are putting out some casual videos I've seen at least.
Oh, Amy, I think it is.
Yeah.
Because we made KOF Esports.
Is that what it is?
Yay!
Yay! Oh shit! You know what that means? We owe somebody some gratitude.
Roger Dodger.
Yeah, let's just say it was Roger Dodger's fault. But no, they've just been really like compared to last year. They've really been stepping up in terms of like content production, and you know, I've got more stuff to watch. I don't know if everybody else has seen it yet. I think people are doing their best to get all this stuff on YouTube, so they don't have to navigate the broken English Nico Nico sites.
No, what are you talking about broken? You just type in KOF and search for it, bam.
I don't know, man. No, they're getting a lot better. The English version of Nico Nico is actually pretty easy to navigate.
I don't like it. I actually turned it back to the Japanese version.
I did too, actually, man. I did
on blast.
And then Google Chrome fucking translates it to English, and none of the fucking tags work.
I wasn't the only one.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of sucks now.
Speaking of tournaments this weekend, Game Genie 222 is saying Apex is this weekend and KOF13 is going to be there. Apex, I believe, is in Jersey.
Okay. Interested in
I
seeing
remember
that.
last year it was an EVO sanctioned tournament. This year I doubt it's going to be.
Oh yeah, because Road to Evo have they even announced anything about that? If it's even happening again?
They haven't announced any Road to Evo event yet.
All right, well then, yeah, we'll just have.
Well, except SCR is a Road to Evo.
Oh yeah, SCR, yeah.
Huh. SCR is the only one. Okay, well, cool.
Isn't the I'm not sure if we talked about this yet, but isn't the lineup for EVO going to be released in 2 days?
Yes, it is. And
tomorrow, not 2 days.
Oh, it's to the 8th?
Well, technically 2 days. It'll be up on SRK front page on Wednesday morning.
Oh, okay.
That's right. But yeah, so I mean, all right. Since we're gonna do this anyway, we might as well get into it. I think we should go with some predictions for Evo 2013. Like, what are they gonna run? Like 5-6 games this time, maybe?
Yeah.
I think more games. One additional game at least.
Well, are we talking main stage, or are we also talking their new official side tournaments or whatever?
No, main stage.
Main stage. Side tournaments are, yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna have the Clay Fighter 63 in the third in the back alley.
Arcana
It's
Hot!
not 63 and third. It's freaking directors or whatever, sculptors. Whatever it was called.
The return of Skullgirls.
That's not funny, man.
Okay, so should we list off what we think?
Well, let's let the special guest go first if he's even paying attention.
Are we talking to me?
Yeah.
Yep. He doesn't know your
Okay,
name.
so obviously everybody knows it's going to be Ultimate Marvel and Street Fighter AE. And then we'll probably get Cross Tekken in there, so that's 3. Tekken Tag 2, because there needs to be a 3D game, that's 4. And then I'm going to say Injustice, because they got the Warner Brothers money, that's 5.
Yo, you gotta say Persona. Like, sorry, Gibby's confirmed it. That's gonna be there. That's
Hell
6.
yeah.
I'll say that Persona shows up if there's 6 games. But considering nobody gives a shit about anime, as per usual, and then they can fuck themselves because of that. I don't think that, again, and if Persona shows up, we're gonna get, as we always do, the anime time slot, like fucking
7 a.m.
Sunday morning. That's it.
Oh shit, KOF is anime! That's exactly what we had!
Man, when they
I've
gonna
been
do
saying
Marvel
KOF
at
is
7
anime
a.m.?
for the last year.
Yeah,
So-
when's the?
Well, we
We're
confirmed
gonna, we're
it.
gonna have Plus R main stage, right?
Fucking joke.
All right, well that's Super Effects' picks. What about yours, Walkman?
I'm more or less the same. I'm gonna say Street Fighter 4, Cross Tekken, UMVC 3, Tekken Tag 2. Those are the ones that I'm pretty much like 90% sure that they're all gonna be there. Then the next one or two is weird. I want King of Fighters, but I honestly don't feel it's gonna be realistic. There probably will be Persona. I forgot all about Injustice.
I'll say this: I'd prefer Mortal Kombat 9 over Injustice. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
nothing else.
But I do want to go out on a limb, and I want to say Skullgirls. Maybe if they announce it, more people will play it again because it's a great game.
Yes. And that's not gonna happen.
I want it to.
I
I'm
know.
hopeful.
It's one of those things. It's like, dude, imagine if Evo had the fucking 2 scumbag games and then a bunch of good games, and it was like,
Imagine if they put that up there, people would have to play it again. Because then they would be like, hey, I want money. Oh, wait, this game's actually good. And then, we could go from that. But I'm sure from, a running Evo standpoint, it's like, well, that's too much of a risk. Might as well just put something in that we can get, like, 1 million pot monsters in or whatever.
So basically, you want Evo to be the way it's always saying it is, where it chooses games that people want to play versus what's popular.
Or, like what they did before, like with Melty, like just have like a wild card vote-in game or something,
Man, that pissed hella people off, dude.
No,
Well, Melty was
can't
fine.
do that. Like, if they do a voting thing, like, it worked with Melty because the community actually showed for it. Other
Yeah.
communities may not show. Like, for instance, let's say Virtual Fighter gets in. It's not going to do well. I would love for it to do well, but it's not going to happen.
Then
And the year KOF was being voted on, you had people voting for it were not going to Evo. They said, oh, it's KOF, we need it at Evo.
Yeah, they're
And-
probably a lot of ballot stuff.
Wow, scumbags.
They need like something more definitive.
Mhm.
You
I don't
gotta
know.
put in your social and your freaking credit card number so they can,
Yeah, we
figure
gotta
out-
go straight South Korea up in here.
You better put in your ID.
I need that KSSN if you want to vote.
If you're a fob, I'm sorry.
that's
They
racist.
did that voting thing on Facebook a few months ago. Everyone thinks that's how they're going to pick the Evo games.
What the
That's
freaking
bullshit.
the poll?
Yeah, a lot of people say, oh, there aren't going to be any errors, any double votes because, you can't have a fake Facebook account.
There's no way that I have any less than 5 Facebook accounts.
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
If
Well,
they think that's not me, under Eric Bonerson voting for Third Strike, they are sorely mistaken.
speaking of boners, where's our goddamn intern?
Yeah, where is our intern?
Yeah, I haven't heard from him all day.
I'm worried.
I mean, that he's not here.
Ah, shit.
When I was streaming Dark Souls on my really bad computer stream looking thing the other day, he was there watching, so that was kind of
Maybe they made him kill himself.
Well, he said it looked fine, but I knew it didn't. It was running at like 20 frames a second.
It looks fine, but it makes me want to throw up.
That being said, though, I just bought a new video card right now, so
Oh, excellent.
that'll help.
We'll have to talk about that later.
It's not that great. It's just a lot better than onboard.
Is it at least GTX series?
No, I'm not NVIDIA.
Uh,
Not that I don't have anything against it. I really wish I could have got like a 560 Ti, but that's for another day.
All right, well, skipping Gibby because I want to save him for before me. Sanchez, what are your picks?
Oh, it's gonna be Third Strike, Third Strike, Third Strike. Then a Third Strike Invitational Women's Tournament,
Yes!
and then I don't know, man. It's gonna be the 2 fucking games we know are gonna be in it. It's
Then
gonna be
a Third Strike People of Color.
Fucking
Invitation.
Dylon!
We're gonna have Hawk 3s. POC 3s tournament. Then we're gonna have, the
Aeon of Strife.
Libertarian 3s tournament.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you should do that. Like every different version of every different home version of 3S should be like be at Evo. Have Dreamcast, PS2.
PS2 version 3s where they can only pick Republican players to play Dudley versus But you know it's gonna be fucking AE Marvel Tag 2 because that's a 3D game.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is where it's gonna be really funny. MK, in my opinion, deserves to be there again because that community's been going ham.
Wait,
Like,
MK or Injustice?
MK.
MK.
Yeah, like they've actually been doing, stuff with the game, as in
They've
playing.
actually been playing the game as a community and having gatherings and doing things and not just talking about doing things and not doing anything?
Yeah. Because if we go by the old standard for how they used to pick games, it's like, hey, these games needed to have a scene, right? For them to be included in the Evo. MK obviously has a scene. Cross Tekken, not so much. Injustice
No, nowhere.
isn't going to have the time to build a scene, given its release date. And the last time they put in a game that didn't really have a scene was, what was the name of that game? Cross Tekken?
Oh! To be fair, Cross Tekken technically had a scene. It was just they expected it to be two different scenes combined. Because they thought they made the perfect game for both of them.
Wow. They thought they made the perfect game. I want to know what the fuck they're smoking.
That's how they were advertising it, damn it.
Hell, I saw my advertisement I made for it. It was oddly prophetic.
Yeah, actually it was.
Yeah.
It was funny because I watched it again recently, and then a couple days later, you said some lines from it.
Yeah. Definitely guessed exactly what was going to happen with that game. So, that fourth spot's going to be real interesting.
But yeah, I could see MK9 coming back again because
Yeah.
it's still point numbers, people are playing, and man, despite what like popular opinion is, it's totally legit. It's just pretty much completely different from everything out there, which in the end means it stands on its
Are
own.
we gonna go full esports and have StarCraft 2?
No. No.
No, we're gonna get League of Legends.
No.
Please, God, no.
We're going to have
I would love to see Mortal Kombat. I just think that because with Injustice coming out, that they're going to be pushing that. And
I think they'll be
When's Injustice
pushing
come
it,
out,
but
actually?
I don't. It's coming out like in spring.
yeah, I want to
March
say
or
March or April.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
'cause they
um,
say they pretty much have to have like 2 months in advance.
I'll just say this: I'd prefer that the game comes out and people can play it before they put it in Evo. Shit.
I'll say this: what would be nice is if they put MK in and then they do like an Injustice, like 8-man exhibition, or something like
yeah.
that. With people
Yeah.
who actually worked on the game playing it, not just people who touched it once, because that'll look boring and really stupid. So if they did something like that, I could see MK staying.
Yeah, remember when they did that for SF4 and they were like, yo, we're going to have an 8-man exhibition and 6 people pick Sagat.
Are you talking about 09?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That
like, at
was-
least what?
wait.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, the game was an arcade release, like, so at least it was out. Whereas like Injustice, like nobody's played it. Period. So,
Yeah.
it'll be
Also,
interesting.
MK is probably one of the only scenes that is constantly derided and shit on by most of the Capcom community, and still growing and strong, and a bunch of pretty good guys too. So what I'm trying to say is fuck the Capcom community.
Yeah, these guys need to check their privilege.
Too good. Too good.
Yeah.
All right.
So we have that
Check
for the
your
first game.
privilege, Capcom scum.
I'm assuming, and I hope, that KOF comes back, and they're probably going to do it for 2 reasons. If it comes back and it's exciting again, hey, we have a fun and exciting game. If it comes back and it blows dick, it's be like, see? This is why we can't have nice things, you crazy brown people.
People of color.
Sorry, you bunch of people of colors.
Pox!
And Asians of color.
You guys can hang out with that one on your own.
Okay.
You and your buck teeth.
Are they
you-
gonna give out another
and
T-shirt?
your big butts. Alright, Sparkster. What are your picks, Sparkster?
I don't know how many games they're having, so there you go. We all know
5 or
Street
6 is
Fighter.
a good average.
We all know there's gonna be Street Fighter, Marvel. Then there's gonna be probably Cross Tekken because Capcops. Then I'm gonna say Persona because Wizard Cops.
No, man,
and then
two flame
Tekken,
overheads.
Tekken because it's legit. And then what? There's only one more left in. Like, yeah, I can see going to MK or KOF then. If you only want 6 or 7, then those two. Like, we're not gonna. I don't think Skullgirl is gonna get him.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. PlayStation or Sony PlayStation.
Oh yeah. Oh damn, that's gonna be there.
Oh, God, no.
really do not want that game on main stage. Maybe
What do you
exhibition.
gotta-
I'll
What do you
accept
got against
that.
piss ass?
Speaking of which, this is completely off topic, but I was watching. I was noticing that since whenever Hellpockets plays, he goes by Arcade Shock Super Desperation Radio. It looks like Ass Doctor.
Exactly what happened.
Oh, I forgot we were talking this over. You know they have the corn,
Oh yeah,
but we made our own group. It's foul.
it's what?
Oh man, never mind. It's so stupid. I don't want to talk about it.
All right.
Ask Dr. Hellbach, this new show coming summer 2013.
Damn.
Oh, he's just gonna be like Dr. Oz and give like the worst advice ever.
Don't eat apples. They have poison in them.
It's like, oh,
I
no,
saw this in a Disney cartoon.
you need the D.
Don't eat apples. They're poison. Did you even read the Bible? You see what?
If you ladies want to have some D, just come to my office. Vitamin D.
Corner throw.
I'll help you absorb that calcium, baby. Continuing on, we're talking about games at Evo.
Games at Evo, and that Sparkster just finished listing off his Doomsday list.
Oh, you want Doomsday list?
Now, you said PlayStation Battle All Stars, man. It doesn't get much worse than that.
Yeah.
They're bringing back Smash. I said it.
Oh, yeah.
In addition, breaking
Call of
news to Call of Duty
Gonna be
and
role play.
PSAS
Call
and
of Duty Black Ops
and
2,
MLP Fighting Against Magic.
Oh,
There's going to be
Halo
Smash Brothers.
4.
It's gonna be Black Ops 3.
Alright, you guys have twisted my arm. I can't live with this anymore. The special event for this year is a Dota 2 1v1 between Mike Watson's Anti-Mage and Mike Ross's Kunkka.
Oh God. I'm gonna do this like fistful of tangos, like 2 kills, 2 deaths, or what?
It's a 3 kills or first tower.
Oh, 3 kills or first tower? First tower's too easy. Oh well, if it's those characters, it'll be fine, I guess. But be interesting.
Nerd!
Yes. Let the hate flow into me.
Alright, Gibby, it's your turn.
Street Fighter 4, AE, whatever the hell version there is. Marvel, whatever version. Version of Marvel 3, I should say. Tekken Tag 2. PlayStation, whatever the hell it's called. Also, I'll say Persona over KOF. Mainly because the past 6 months, every Persona tournament has done better than KOF at quote-unquote majors. I want to say Mortal Kombat 9 over Injustice, just because Injustice is only going to be out for like 3 months. But Mortal Kombat got in. Mortal Kombat came out in late March, if I remember right, like late March.
Yeah,
or
around
April.
the same time, honestly.
Yeah, so I wouldn't say it's not getting in, but there is a chance it will get in. My only reason for it not getting in is because of those stupid cutscenes in between getting knocked through around the stage. That'll make it as long as a KOF tournament if they ran that shit. Considering how long each goddamn cutscene is, and I know they hated the fact that KOF ran 2 days. That was the first and only time they've ever done that for any tournament last year. So KOF, I want it back, but people need to look. Like everyone says, oh, it was the hypest game there. But in reality, you have to look at it from their standpoint. If they didn't put in the shirts, the turnout would not have been 1,000 or whatever the hell it was. It was slightly over 1,000 if I recall correctly. The shirts hurt them and helped them at the same time. It got in entries, but it didn't do much for the game itself. When you looked at who entered, like if you look at the major bracket, you know who the KOF players are. Like you can look through the whole thing and see like there was probably about 350 to 450 legit KOF players that were in there. Like people that went for KOF, not just the goddamn shirt. The numbers for KOF have died down a lot since Evo, and there's no guarantee that these people who stopped playing KOF are going to come back to it. Some people stop for Persona, some stop for Tekken, and I hate to say this, some stop for Dead or Alive. And
Oh God, that game.
yeah,
There's so many
Oh,
fighting games I
also,
forget
that
about
shirt
because
was
they kind of
ass.
fade into obscurity in my own vision.
yeah, but as an official game, I don't think it'll be there. Side tournament, yeah, I can see it being a side game, just like how it'll be Evo's side bitch,
Yeah.
That's
What if
just-
our hero
KOF,
comes back?
never to be a main bitch, only a side bitch.
Yep. And how many games did I name off? I can't remember. Those games, and Cross Tekken is iffy. Wizard hates the shit out of Cross Tekken. He vowed never to have Third Strike back in. He vowed never to have CVS 2 back in, and now he's vowed never to have Cross Tekken back in. So the first two I can see never coming back just because they're quote unquote old games. And Cross Tekken, I don't know. Capcom can throw all that money, or somehow, some way, 2013 is actually legit and fun and entertaining to watch. But with these changes, it sounds more of a footsie heavy game.
Can we still have no
Priorities.
gems in team?
Team tournament. Well, I think the only reason they did team tournament was so the tournament ran faster.
I know, but can we do that again?
Oh, you're asking the wrong person. I don't want that shit. I don't want that goddamn game in there.
Yo,
Man,
tag mode, son.
2013.
No, it's like, what? Street Fighter Cross Tekken? Alright, time to go eat.
Actually, yeah, it's
We
pretty
got
much
a
how it
long
went
time
down.
to eat, man, because how slow those matches are.
Jab, 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 jab.
Like, I
You
don't
know
know.
what's really funny to me is how they're like, dude, we've made all these fixes to Cross Tekken, and has anyone pointed out to him these are mistakes you shouldn't have made in the first place?
Yeah, right?
It's like, hey, the life bar is easy to look at. What fucking fighting game that's ever been successful with a fucking shitty looking life bar? Think about it. Most Tekkens, if they have a yellow life bar, they're bad.
Oh, yo, hold that. I never liked Street Fighter 4's orange bar, so there you go. And it
I never said that was good.
I said successful, not good.
Good point.
Oh,
Yeah, but I do want KOF in there, but I'm not holding my breath. I'm not getting my hopes up. Everyone insists like KOF's going to be in there. They can't ignore the fact that it was good last year. This is true. But since they're doing that whole side tournament thing now, it gives them an excuse to put games that they're iffy on in the EVO lineup.
Don't
but
worry,
not
Gibby. We
official.
promise that we'll make the 98 side tournament so good that 98 will be there next year.
Hell yeah.
We'll get Dako, Xiao Hai out, and then, yeah, that's it, because everybody
Oh
can
man,
just
that
come
game
home at
almost
that
has
point.
as many players as Virtua Fighter in America.
oh.
Damn it.
Man, it's just gonna be Gibby and LA Akira holding each other. Like, this is what it's like when dubs cry.
Is it my turn?
Never your turn, Chris. We don't care about your.
Nobody cares about my opinions, I know. Well,
Oh,
I'm
man,
gonna...
Chris at the back of
You're
the
just a
bus
cornball
said-
brother that's not down with the cause.
Cornball and brother, cornball RG3. I'm RG free.
They call him RG 1.5 or RG knee now because he tore his ACL.
RGU free. Well, obviously there's going to be the two Capcom Titans, UMVC 3 and AE 2012. Beyond that, I mean, yeah, I agree. Tekken Tag 2 should be there. And then I would say they need one anime game. I think there's gonna be.
They don't need an anime game.
They do. I think they do need an anime game.
The thing
there.
is, Hellbikers, though, like, okay, Plus R will be out.
That's what I'm saying. I think Guilty Gear
But
AC
no,
plus R is gonna
I
be
don't know
there.
if the new Blaze Blue will be out, though.
Fuck Blaze Blue, man. Guilty
Man,
Gear.
you suck.
Get the fuck out of my show, man.
And you know what? I had someone explain everything in Blaze Blue to me, and that was coming from Aaron, like a hardcore Guilty Gear OG. And if like they can be brought around like Guilty Gear or Blaze Blue, then like you'll hold that.
Why would I be brought around to Blaze Blue if I like Guilty Gear and I'm a Guilty Gear player?
Hey man,
That's why
just
you
because you
play
eat
both.
steaks doesn't mean you can't eat hamburgers.
But if they're gonna
There
give
you
me
go.
a steak, I'll be like, I love steak, but this hamburger, you know, just to be fair.
Dude,
Honestly, I like hamburgers more than steak.
let's keep shit real really quick. Guilty Gear has a terrible reputation after Marn.
Yeah.
Blaze Blue has a terrible reputation after not showing up to majors for about a year and a half. It's gonna be fucking Persona.
Or the time that the fucking Blaze Blue people actually backed out of being in the voting.
Oh yeah, we don't want to be in here because we're not
Don't
going to
put
play
us
the
in
latest
this
version.
game. because you're not playing the latest version, so we don't want to go to your event. Thank you. Bye bye.
All right,
Bye-bye.
Marvel 2 again.
Calamity
Let's go.
Trigger. But yeah, I think Guilty Gear AC plus R is going to be there. What's that's 4. And then we've got. If I'm being optimistic, I'm going to say KOF. If I'm going to be pessimistic, I'm going to say PlayStation Battle All-Stars or Cross Tekken. Be realistic, it's probably going to be MK9 or Injustice. And
Guys, it's your
Yeah.
favorite PlayStation characters.
yeah, you know, at this point, it could be
What are
fucking
PlayStation
Smash.
characters exactly. Like I like Parappa, but then like the
What?
rest of it, it's like
Sony doesn't actually have any original characters, really. They have creations of, you know, somewhat in-house parties, like, you know, Naughty Dog.
they should have put like, you know, the Wanderer Eco in there or something. I'm sure maybe
They should
maybe
have
like
put a Colossus in there.
yeah, or like, you know, they have like Patapon or like other dumb stuff they could have done. It's like Big Daddy and Hey Hachi, let's go.
Yo, where's
Dante,
Crash Bandicoot?
The best
Crash
Dante.
Bandicoot.
Naughty Dog owns Crash.
Yeah, I don't know why they're not using them anymore.
No, they sold them.
Oh, they did? To who?
I don't know, someone.
Some
them and,
tweaker?
I think, you know, Spyro. They also got sold to some other company.
They
Yo,
sold-
What happened to Croc? Yo,
I think
Croc
like,
is dead forever.
Like
He ain't coming back.
Activision or something actually owns Crash. Yeah, RS Black Rose just said the same thing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
To go into the Guilty Gear thing really quick. Guilty Gear never had a big scene to begin with.
No, I know that.
It just never did. And for an event like Evo, where it's as big as, you know, they're trying to make it, Gear can't be that. It's not going to be. I mean, for as many people who have always loved saying, "Oh man, Guilty Gear is such a cool game. I really want to play that." The minute you try to sit down with them and teach them the game, they get this deer in the headlights look, and then they just kind of go, "Yeah, I'll work on it at home," and you never see them again.
Oh yeah, I know. That's the story of my life, man. That's why I started playing, you know, KOF games, and then the same thing happened to there after 11.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. No. See,
What?
You're new to this whole KOF thing. KOF has always been that way. Trust me, I've taught a shit ton of people in the past how to play KOF, and I've tried to teach a shit ton more, but always it was the same thing. Like, oh, you know what? I'll go buy the console version at home, you know, because KOF 98 is on Dreamcast. I'll go play it and I'll come back and practice. Nah, never saw any of those goddamn.
Well, the difference between the difference was like when I decided to like stop trying to like, you know, make Guilty Gear popular in San Francisco. People were already playing KOF 11, so I was like, I like the look of that game. It has some of my favorite classic characters in it, so I'm gonna get on it, you know. And that's how I ended up kind of getting out of Guilty Gear and going the KOF route.
You'll always be animating me, Chris.
All right, man. I'm not ashamed of that. And I think MLP Fighting Is Magic is going to be at least a side tournament there.
I hope not. Have you? I don't want to.
I think they will run.
I don't want to attack everyone, but I'm going to. You see the people that like were playing that game?
Were they POC?
Hey, did they have KOF shirts on?
I wouldn't call them POC. There were people with.
People of the Clop?
I don't.
Did you really?
I don't.
They
I don't like
were
using-
NOA, nerds of awkwardness.
Awkward. That's a good word. I was thinking another A word, but that would be offensive.
The colored
Colored
cloppers?
So, I mean, yeah, I see where you guys are coming with Guilty Gear. I do still want to learn it. I'm sure I'll get destroyed, but you know that's like any other game I play. So
That's the thing, though.
Oh, hey, you'll have more fun with Potemkin than Tiger Man. I'll tell you
yeah,
that.
actually, I was watching some more Potemkin vids coming out from Japan recently, just like the tournaments they do. I always just like skip everyone else. I'm like, F this, give me the Potemkin. I want to see what's up. And he's looking better than I even thought before. I don't know if it's because of the new patch or what.
What the shit is this?
What?
Oh, goddamn you, Sanchez. Nothing.
No, I mean,
Just
that's the
click
thing,
that
like,
picture in chat.
people
You know
should-
what, Sanchez? The fact that you have that, like, disappointed, like immensely.
I gotta see this. I gotta find the link first.
Suburb X, go on. I'm sorry for interrupting.
I'm gonna time
No,
you
I was
out.
just saying, like, trying to, like,
Oh, he's a moderator. I can't do
quote unquote growing communities and shit like that. After 10 years of playing a game, I know who's going to stick around and who isn't. You're either going to show up because you want to play, or you're not. I'm not going to reach out and fucking try to drag people into my scene who obviously don't want to be there, because it's a waste of everybody's fucking time.
Yeah.
Straight. If you want to play, you're going to show up, you're going to try to play, and you can even see people who are struggling and they want to be there, but they're fucking losing and they're getting their shit pushed in all the time. You can help them. It's the people who don't look like they give a fuck. You just let them go. Fuck it.
Damn.
No, this is true.
Yeah, it's very true.
This is a hobby. This isn't my fucking job. If you don't want to play, don't fucking play.
Yeah, man, he's not.
Well, I'm still not gonna vote for Persona.
He's not Capcom
That's fine.
community manager.
Want to be Arx's community manager? Fuck Persona. Well, okay, if we're not gonna have an anime game in there, we need something else. And what else am I gonna pick? I think they could have Mortal Kombat Injustice on the same bill.
I think Madden 2K14.
Oh shit! No, this is about to be hella broken, man.
No, they're gonna put in Football Manager.
Ass Madden.
Oh yeah.
Nah, man, they're gonna the Oakland team's about to have this huge ass exploit where you just like enter your entire opponent's team.
This would be like Mutant League football.
Yeah,
Around throwing dynamite at people.
that's the Raiders like right now, anyway.
Are they still the most penalized team in the league?
Ever since
Houston.
yeah, Houston, because they lasted a little bit longer.
Oh my god, rival schools too. Please. It's broken as hell, but I love that game.
I mean, like, I would love it for Evo to, like, you know, sort of mix things up because, like, you know, they did have that discussion recently because actually, Paul, you know, Monique was talking with James about that, where he was saying, like, you know, oh, Evo runs what it wants to run and not what's popular, and then she was like, okay, sure, so Persona's going to be in there, and he was like, if people want it to be, and we all know that it's probably, it could go either way at this point. You know?
Okay, so that's gonna segue into the weekly tournaments are fucking shitty. Let's stop doing them. Please put tournaments back on weekends.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, people work. That shit's stupid. If you're in college, then yeah, you can probably stay up till 3 to 4, 5 a.m. on a weeknight. And then, hell, I used to do it all the time.
Oh, yeah.
You get two hours of sleep, you go to class, you sleep after class. That's totally workable.
After
But
class.
if you're, I don't know, 30 years old, you have a job, good fucking luck. You might as well just quit.
Yeah.
We move to the East Coast.
Oh, man. No, it's true. Like, you know, this community is kind of just run on this sort of like, you know, we're becoming like a media machine more or less, I feel like. At
I
least
just want to
in
know where
some
the
areas.
fucking skewed perspective happened, where it's like, hey, we used to judge the popularity of a scene by the number of people that entered major tournaments, or relatively big tournaments, because major is now a really stupid word.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's like, oh, you know, fucking we're not getting enough weekly guys showing up. It's like, dude, I can't fucking make it out to the Rumback every week. Like, I have to, like, when I was working in the morning shift, I'd have to leave the Rumback at like 3 a.m., assuming it ended on time, and then get to work at fucking 7. And it's a fucking 40-minute drive both ways. That's about 2 to 3 hours of sleep. I'm trying to be a productive member of society here.
Or you know what? Even to put this in, the most base terms. Okay, look at it this way. When I was still working, I used to go to Wednesday night fights with a Rumback. I'd play. I'd leave it. Say on an early night, you get out of there by about 2.
Damn.
Get home at around 2:45. I had to be up at 7:15. That's me getting 3 hours of sleep, and I didn't care. But the thing about that is that I'm not average. I'm way more dedicated than a lot of these guys have ever been or will ever be in their entire life. And you expect a certain number of players to come out every week? You're fucking crazy.
Yeah.
No, I completely agree. And like up in NorCal, like we at least had the bi-weeklies, which is better on, and it ran on the weekends no less, so
Yep.
it was easier on us. But at the same time, before that, we just had biannuals, so we didn't really have anything. Like Southtown opening up really threw us for not really like so much of a negative loop, but it was something new for us. At least is like on this side of the like the anime game players, I guess at least because we didn't really have nowhere else to play.
What I think Southtown did is like it gave more of your guys tournament experience. Like,
Yeah.
The majority of NorCal guys only went to tournaments for NCR, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh hey, what? Oh, bi-weekly? What does that mean?
Yeah,
Is that
exactly.
like a bicycle? I don't know. And then they end up going, and it's like, oh, this shit's amazing. And then, of course, like everything that's good, they slowly stop going.
Well, yeah,
So
because they got a
bi-weekly-
taste. They got a taste of it, and they were like, okay, that was cool, and some people want to slow down, or some people don't care either way. But the point was, it wasn't determining like what was like the big game in NorCal really.
Yeah. And Southtown did like all the major games, and something else they did right. And I think they're supposed to continue. Or I don't know when they're supposed to continue, but he said a few weeks ago that, or on our cast, that he's gonna do it. He's got something else lined up for some shit. But right, like he did it on a weekend, which is good. The only one that was on Fridays was the 3D games, which very few people showed up to, so I was able to finish on time anyway, and finished way before the run back ever finishes. Saturday and Sunday events started at 1 or 2 p.m. And that's like the perfect time to start a tournament.
Pretty
People
much.
sleep in, they wake up at around noon, show up to the venues like, oh hey, let's go, let's do this, and everyone stays. Then they go upstairs and get drunk if they want, or they do what I do, go upstairs and watch people get drunk.
Yeah.
'Cause that's the fun thing to do.
The thing that was great about whenever I could make it out to Southtown, if I didn't have my car and was taking the BART, pretty much since it started at 1, I was able to stay as long as I wanted, and I wouldn't have to worry about the missing my BART train because I still had an hour, a couple hours, just because they stop until like around midnight. And it was usually all done by around 7 or 8, so I could just do whatever I wanted for like another hour or two, and just go home. Like, everything was still open, and accessible after the fact. I really miss Southtown.
Yo.
That's something like here in SoCal, no one. It seems like ever since Wednesday Night Fights started, it's like, oh, that's the thing to do. A tournament in the middle of the week. It's the smartest goddamn thing ever. Look at all these people that show up. We get 100 people.
I was surprised you were even able to do that, man. Like, as many people that... I mean, I get it. Like, SoCal is more of a driving culture than NorCal, where everybody pretty much needs a car to get around. And in NorCal, everybody kind of depends on public transportation, or else they ain't going nowhere. But at the same time, like, where do you find the time?
Can you guys hear me?
A lot of bums here in SoCal.
Yeah, we can hear you.
But
Hey, V-Dog.
basically, the thing that I think, like we've had this discussion a lot. Like Sanchez, Super FX, we've discussed this like to death and back to death again. But this shit actually ruins scenes more than it helps it. Like it's seen like, okay, for instance, when Wednesday Night Fights,
Oversaturation?
Yeah, you burned
yeah.
the cloud.
like when Wednesday Night Fights first started and it was at the Proud Bird, a better location than Super Arcade. No, not saying Super Arcade shit. It's just it's way out of the way for everyone. Like for most people, Proud Bird was like what 20-30 minutes away. Now you have Super Arcade, which is about an hour, like an average 40-50 minutes away from the majority of people who go. Proud Bird would get like what? It was like 80 to 100 people every week, which was freaking nuts. And like everyone thought we can maintain those numbers. We couldn't because a lot of the people who went were students and eventually did graduate and started working and shit. It's like, oh, and then those people are like, oh, let's do tournaments on the weekends. There's no tournaments on the weekends to go to. And when they do hold a tournament on the weekends, it's either going to be a big event, like say that Atlas tournament that happened a few weeks ago, or a couple months back, or it's going to be something that no one's going to know about because no one's going to care. It's like, oh, hey, I'm going to hold this here Third Strike Persona KOF tournament on the weekend here at Super Arcade. Let's go, everyone. Oh, what, Level Up's not streaming it? Don't care.
Or you even run into the situation where people are already in the habit of going to weekly tournaments on like the weekdays, so they can only choose one of those two tournaments. So then the weekend tournament gets screwed over. when so you'll end up dividing the tournament scene in half on that week, because Wednesday Night Fights or the Runback is never gonna cancel its tournament so that the weekend tournament can get more people.
The hell, shit, we've seen Wednesday Night Fights and the Runback will go no matter what.
Yep.
Like it went through Thanksgiving, it went through Christmas, New Year's. It even when they have an event to do, like when they went to stream UFGT, they still had a Runback the week
Yeah,
before.
and it's the same way with Big Two in New York.
Yeah.
That they always hold it, no matter what.
And
Can I
there's
chime in
nothing-
on this one?
Yeah, go for it, man.
Oh, I didn't even know you were here. Yeah.
What's up, Gibby?
I
Hey,
don't know who you are.
so the thing about weekly tournaments in the middle of the week, and this kind of just stems back to how the fighting game community has always been, is we're of all the gaming communities, we're the most actually social, like not internet based, but actually social. So as a gaming hobby, it's always been sort of secondary to like the rest of our life. Meaning, Fridays and Saturdays are typically kept open either for special events like big tournaments or for us to do our regular shit with girlfriends or hanging out with friends or whatever. And that's kind of how weekly tournaments have become what they are. But now that, you know, our culture is evolving and that as a scene, you know, we're taking more of an active interest. It's not just a hobby, it's like a community base, it's, you know, actual competition and growth. You know, I agree that tournaments should be held more on the weekends and probably monthly and not weekly. But that's kind of where it came from, is that if we're going to do weeklies, we do it on the weekdays because we don't want to interrupt our regular lives.
True.
So that's sort of, I was just saying that's where it stems from. It's like, it's not just like, hey, someone had a retarded idea to do something on Wednesday and then everyone does it from now on.
Well, no, that's an okay idea and all that, but to have it with such fervor, like every Wednesday, you know, you have to be here. Well, you don't have to.
And if they're gonna do it on a Wednesday, I don't think they should use the Wednesday event to be like, oh man, this game ain't popular no more because people can't make it out on a weeknight. You know, like.
Well, you know,
there's a difference, I think, between throwing a tournament on a weeknight and doing it every week, and being like, look, if you guys can make it out, that's cool. If you can't, that's cool too. And all the number of people who are just being like, if you don't come out every week, you're not supporting the scene.
Yeah, I totally hate that. And the other thing that I hate also is that there aren't any sessions just to have sessions as much anymore. There's always an agenda behind it. So everyone avoids Wednesdays because they don't want to conflict with, WNF, because their stream numbers aren't going to be good. Why not just hold a session and get your community there? You know, why are people sitting at home watching WNF and not supporting their own local community? You know, not that WNF is a bad product; it's a great product. I watch it, but
Well, here's the thing. I always thought streams like WNF were not really meant to be watched by individually inside your own room, unless you literally couldn't do anything else that night and you just wanted to watch. But like, I always assumed like something like WNF would be, you have a gathering of people and you have some setups, and then you're running the stream on the TV while maybe streaming your own session or even not doing that. But basically, like, it's almost like a viewing party, I guess. If that,
supplementary to something else.
I think a bad thing that our community has started to do is that we prioritize streams and stream numbers.
Exactly.
And we need to focus more on the event at hand and the people that show up. Those are the priorities. I understand that that's not necessarily profit generating, but that's why, you know, the scene's kind of dying off, you know, bit by bit. And it's like, hey, everyone, you know, if we're actually free on Wednesdays, we're not going to hold a session because we won't get stream numbers. And when we do hold a session, everyone's working and like rushing to get to the session, you know, on time. Well, and if you don't show up for that week, you're not supporting. So it's kind of like fucked if you do, fucked if you don't, you know?
Pretty much.
Well, we don't really have that problem up in NorCal. Everybody kind of
Well,
just
I mean,
like...
I can't speak for anyone else. I'm speaking for NorCal for sure. But I think what we need to do is we need to hold sessions in an opportune time for everyone that shows up, not be too concerned about viewership and stuff like that, and just have people show up and play and rep. And the thing is, WNF came from somewhere, you know. They didn't just pick a day and say, we're going to dominate this day. Players showed up, they were dedicated, and it became what it was. And, you know, I don't think that we should avoid Wednesdays because we're not going to get viewers. And if anything, I feel that over time, if players are dedicated enough and they show up and they do their thing, maybe we'll actually take views away from WNF one day. Or, you know, if that even matters. It doesn't matter to me. I don't personally care about stream numbers personally.
Well, why stream it at all? I mean...
Well, streaming is more of like it's sort of, I think it's more of a side effect than it is the main focus. Like, It's, hey, if you couldn't make it, here's something for you to watch, but you should make it.
I can see that.
No,
Yeah.
that's
The
okay.
problem is that you're only looking at it from this is a hobby thing.
Well,
You have to understand that a lot of things, these are money-making ventures. Streaming is, Big 2 is, Wednesday Night Fights is, a run back for everyone involved, at least the people putting them together. So honestly, they want the most people, and they don't give a fuck what happens to the
right.
people who
Well,
aren't there.
I'm not saying they should stop what they're doing, but what I'm saying is, if we're going back to the idea of we should probably not do weeklies as much anymore, then that just means that we should hold sessions when we want and not avoid, days that other people are streaming, and then we should
I completely
be
agree.
profitable or try to make our growth and our profitable ventures on monthlies or weekend events.
I think the hard part is convincing people to do what they want to again, like it used to be. People are they're sort of blinded by name brands now.
Yeah, I
That's-
can see that.
And that's what I mean when when I say we're becoming kind of this media machine where people kind of pay attention to the scene just to see famous people get blown up or to famous people to blow up another famous person, and that's okay too, because if we need to harness that energy of people loving to watch top players play, then we can do that. And I think that would actually help out with not burning out people on weekly tournaments. Maybe weekly marquee matchups is maybe the better idea. But right now, trying to make people watch a tournament full of randoms go at it just to see the same person win every week, even the viewers are gonna get burned out on that. That's why they're talking shit about East Coast.
I guess it depends on the region and your demand. If you have 30 people knocking down your door every Wednesday, why the fuck not, right?
Yeah.
But if you're specifically setting up an event and just screaming in everyone's ear that they need to show up and support, then maybe you just don't have enough people to hold a weekly.
Oh yeah, that's true, and that's what KOF's been doing with, in NorCal. We've got dedicated players, but there's not enough to run a tournament usually. People got shit to do.
Yeah,
and so,
exactly.
and when they don't show up, and when they don't show up to shit, I don't get mad. I'm just obviously it's not something they can make time for right now, and I don't think we should try to push these people to do it, because honestly, if they wanted to do it, they would. Like Paul said, if they wanted to fucking play, they'd be playing.
Exactly, and at the same time, though, it's conditioning other players to think well, there's not a stream, there's probably no reason for me to show up. So then they just stop, that whole process that you need to get better anyways, just to show up to small sessions and play.
Yeah.
And hone your skill and do practice mode in a small, session environment. So
maybe they should charge money to stream shit.
I mean, what everyone should do is just play when they want to play. If they got a few friends and they're ready to play on a given day, fuck Wednesday night fights. No offense. Fuck whatever stream is going on, except for KOFCAST. You have to not play during KOFCAST, but any other time, just play. And don't be too concerned about watching. At least don't prioritize it over playing, is what I'm saying.
Right.
Well,
Except for
here's the real-
KOFCAST, you have to prioritize.
Here's the problem we're running into. The problem we're running into is that you're getting warped perceptions. And what I mean about this is what Chris brought up with Monique, my wife, and James Chen talking about Persona at Evo. So James is under the impression, apparently, that Persona is dead because nobody shows up to the run back. But that has nothing, the run back should have nothing to do with anything but the run back. It in no way, shape, or form represents all of SoCal. It doesn't represent San Diego. It doesn't represent shit. It doesn't represent shit, fuck anything. Straight up.
Well,
The
first
problem
thing
is that
you're
people
listening to
think
James
it
Chen.
does. Well, no, James is somebody that people listen to.
He thinks Cammy is bad, dude.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that this is perception. I'm not talking about reality.
Well, I'm saying that his perception is kind of skewed, so you can only take it with a grain of salt. Yeah, he's a nice guy.
but that's the thing. We know it's skewed. But for the layman and the everyman that just loves James Chen and hates me, they don't know that.
Yeah, like what I'm saying. It's not about
I see your
reality,
point
it's
now.
about
I agree.
People listening to
You're right.
him.
No, you're right. You're right. No, I see where you're coming from now.
So, if people start listening to people with skewed perceptions based on numbers at just these quote-unquote marquee events, then we have this perception that games are dead. It's like people saying Mortal Kombat is dead. They've been saying this game is dead for over a year, and yet it still gets 80 people at every major tournament at least. That's not dead to me.
Yeah, no, it's it's definitely not dead. That community is, they may be kind of quiet, but they are definitely like doing things.
Yeah, so I just feel like it becomes, if you're not being talked about, then you don't exist.
Hey, you know, if you're sitting on YouTube eating a melon and putting hits on Perfect Legend, your scene's alive. That's all I gotta say, man. That dude is so hype.
Is he still doing that?
I mean, he did it the one time. That was enough for me. I was like, yep, I'm
Oh shit.
I wish somebody would do that in Street Fighter.
I wish
Instead,
somebody-
we just kind of yell at each other, but we don't actually put hits on people.
I mean, you could. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people within the Street Fighter scene that hate each other enough to say, "Hey, take this guy out of a tournament. I'll pay you $50." Shit, you could do that in KOF. Somebody take out Bala. I'll pay you 50 pesos.
Don't do that in a Mexican community, man. Because
Yeah,
you know.
I was about to say, don't.
Yeah, like,
Hey, fool, I heard that. You don't put a hit on Bala, dog.
Bang ese?
Who you repping? You Lacetas, dog?
And to go back into what I was talking about, that's not just me talking shit on James for any reason. The truth is, he doesn't know about the anime scene out here. He's just going by what he sees at the run back, which, because the run back to him represents the SoCal anime scene, that's why he thinks it's dead.
Yeah, see,
He
the
just
problem
doesn't know.
with the problem that I have with him is that the things he doesn't know about, he represents as fact. Therefore, you know, and going back to what you're saying, he is someone that is influential and listened to. So yeah, that is an issue for me, anyways.
And it's honestly, it's not just James. It's basically, it's always been Capcom community. They've always tried to talk for anime when they didn't know shit. Like, let's keep it real. When fucking Latif started playing SF4, nobody knew who he was. I bring this up to everybody because I laugh about it. I fucking love it. Because they're like, oh man, this guy's a really good Viper player. I'm like, yeah, he's been the best Guilty Gear player for a year and a half. I'm glad you guys have no fucking idea who he is.
It's actually the same with Fudo. Like,
Yeah.
big virtual
Same shit
fighter
happened
player.
with half of the freaking Street Fighter scene. It's like, who's this guy who's not Daigo? Who's this Tokido? Except that happened in like 09. But,
who the fuck is Kazunoko?
Yeah.
Let me ask this
Well, is this,
question.
that ain't
Didn't it happen
Daigo.
with,
That
like,
ain't Justin.
Taco and Xiaohai? Like,
Yeah,
oh, look at these
I think so.
crazy Chinese guys playing. It's like,
Does anime have any sort of big promoters
Nope.
aside from
Oh.
like Alex Valle?
What?
Yeah, 'cause he's playing Persona and he talks about it all the time, and that's the only name.
Oh,
him and
Jesus
Daxabro
Christ.
are the only names I know in anime.
You know, I want to kick you off my show.
Yeah, seriously, man. Come on, you're better than that. You know me. You know me.
Oh yeah, well,
Think about anime.
But you
I
ain't
see you as
streaming
KOF. I identify you with KOF. I don't identify anybody with anime.
Yeah. But the thing about
That's a
anime
bro's not even anime. It's
is
fucking
that
Smash.
when Guilty Gear came out and started to be played at tournaments, we were basically the ugly stepchild of the Capcom community.
Where?
We were called the freaks, the misfits. We got told our game was shitty. We got told our community was shitty. So we just kind of have done ourselves for about the last decade. We have our own people running tournaments. We run our own tournaments. And when people sucked up to the Capcom guys trying to get attention, people like Marn, we kind of shunned them because they're like, look, you obviously just want to be fucking hanging out with them instead of us.
It's kind of true, man.
I mean, and Tekken was the same way. Like, nobody knows the Tekken community either. And people are like, well, the Tekken community doesn't have anybody. It's because, no, Tekken communities always run their own goddamn events.
pretty much.
There used to be Tekken-only majors all across the country. Trash Day in fucking Houston. Electric Cancel out here. Fucking Extravaganza in Iowa.
Isn't there actually a
People know
NorCal
what
one
these
too?
tournaments are?
Strong Style, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're on the 5th one now.
Yeah, something like that.
Yep.
No, oh, go ahead.
Oh no, even Guilty Gear has its own tournaments. I mean, Faustings people kind of know about now. Omaha, Nebraska used to have a fucking tournament. It was called N Cube. They did it for about 3 or 4 years. I mean, they even did was it fucking SER Southeast Regionals. They did for like 3 years, and nobody knows this shit because they're too busy with their fucking heads up Capcom's ass. Like they're the only company that matters. And like they can just run a tournament for every game and pretend like, well, if we just tell them to come, they're gonna show up. Fuck you.
Damn, man. Paul, you're like the Iron Sheik of the FGC, man.
Hey, somebody needs to be put in the camel clutch.
Woo! I humble him with 10-inch my cock.
Wish I could.
James Chin, the raisin balls.
But we want to go on record that we love James. He just has a bad perspective.
Everybody has somewhat of a skewed perspective on something, I think.
Well, I mean, that's fine, but when you start presenting things that aren't fact as fact...
Yeah, it's kind of bad.
Yeah. You know, I used to fucking... As someone that came from Capcom games primarily, the fucking Guilty Gear thing was a real thing. They were the weirdos.
Yeah.
Everything everyone tells me, Paul, you're one of the main people that always tells me this, is SoCal is the only place where or California is the only place where the Guilty Gear guys are weirdos.
That's where... Out here, it was fucking weird. And it wasn't until fucking, Third Strike got the fucking anime time slot at EVO that I understood what it was like. It's like
I'll never understand how that guy can complain about Cammy. It's like complaining your Bentley doesn't have a cup holder on the driver door. Like,
I didn't get my iPhone S5s for Christmas!
Oh,
These
God,
kids-
don't.
not as kind of cup holder right there.
I didn't do that this year because I knew I would be mad.
Oh, man. Well, we were... Oh, shit, it's like 8:06, isn't it?
Yeah, I was about to go into something I was mentioning earlier about getting people into the... Like how Paul was talking about getting people into games and not giving a shit about certain people and so on. I just wanted to go back because... I'll talk about it on a later show, but Guilty Gear and KOF used to actually be like rival scenes in a way, because one game would take the other player pretty much. Here in California, at least. I'm not sure about the rest of the country. So yeah, I'll go into that some other time.
Yeah.
Darn Team Neo Blood.
We are running out of time, it seems. I do want to thank Paul Sparkster. Well, not Sparkster, he's always here. And Vidon for coming on the show.
No thanks to you, Sparkster.
Damn, I'm leaving. I'm gonna join Dream Cancel Radio. You heard it here first.
Hey, everybody go to Orochinagi's wiki and look at Sparkster's work.
Dude, look at my copy-pasted shit. I mean, dude, I brought my articles back. They're like, you can find them somewhere in the SRK guide. I put that shit on Google Docs.
Nice.
Went through that Wayback Machine, saved all that shit because Logic Fire just blew up one day. I lost my cool pictures though. May they rest in peace.
But yeah, pretty good show today. Next week, what are we going to talk about? Oh, it's almost SCR. The lineup. Let's see who was right and who was wrong.
Yeah, the lineup, plus I guess a week from today, the Japan tournament might be going on, so we'll see.
The Japan tournament should be
It's the
done
14th. Yeah, it should be done, so we can talk about that.
So we can talk about results. We can talk about more about SCR.
Oh, I want to address a question earlier real quick. Colt asked, remember he said, do you think that the international scene has any influence on, like...
Oh, yeah.
I honestly feel that...
I think it's been the other way around.
International attendance doesn't really matter at all to EVO. It's going to go down. It's going to be big regardless. But what I do see is that EVO is kind of more like that world stage that everybody from the international scene wants to be at some point, I mean, there are people that are like, that's their goal. Like, as they play fighting games, like, I want to go to EVO one year. And I really like that. I mean, it's not like we're saying, like, we don't need you. But it's more like, it doesn't have that much of an effect, but if you can join us, we would really appreciate it and love that you would be.
I found it was the opposite. Like, not that international players ever really had an effect on Evo. Like, granted, like having like Daigo or like someone fly out who's gonna kick ass is always big. But I'm saying, like, I felt it was always the opposite. Like, just the fact that, like, say America runs Street Fighter 4 or even KOF13 so much. That's like kind of why Korea picked the game up so hard. And like, otherwise, I thought they wouldn't really give a damn about it. Like, maybe.
I mean,
really
the international scene, does it affect?
But yeah, I almost wonder if just like we, in a way, blew up Street Fighter 4 like pretty hard too, just from how much we were playing it here.
Well, I think with the way... go ahead.
Go on, Chris.
I was going to say, with the way Japan's starting to blow up KOF 13, it might be one of those things where back in the day, it blew up somewhere else, and then it got popular here.
Yeah.
And that's...
Or it'll be soccer.
It'll be soccer? You think it could be soccer? It could be soccer.
It could be.
It was soccer last year.
Soccer is the most popular sport in the world. Everyone loves it. They have a world stage. America doesn't give a shit.
Well, it's because, the game is a lot about acting now. It's like, oh man, you see that guy clip me in like the toe, but I'm gonna pretend he kicked me in the face, and I'm gonna lay on the ground so I can make sure he gets a yellow card to extend the time later in the game.
Man, how do I yellow card like Yuri in KOF13?
Yellow card wall, man.
Fighting games become in soccer. I mean, Justin Wong got a yellow card last year, right?
That was only a year ago. Damn.
It was like not last
forever.
That was like the only like yellow card I've ever heard about in a tournament in ages, man. After that, it's like, who cares?
Yeah,
It's
we
like
had,
band, who cares?
and we had my landlord GH beat up a Tekken player.
Huh.
It was like FGC hooligans, man.
That happened in Smash too, didn't it?
I think so. I don't think it was GH though.
I don't remember who it was because
Before
I
we
don't know any
close
names
out-
of Smash people.
Food for thought.
So-
If French is the language of love, is English the language of salt?
You're an idiot.
New resolution
Wow.
2013. Stop fucking saying salty. Jesus.
Yes, please.
Okay, fine. Dinner.
But
salty
Marvel, baby,
Let's,
Are you unwashed dick
Colts'
right now?
question.
Your face is very upturned.
As for Colts' question, does the international scene affect Evo's decisions at all in any way? I'm going to say no, mainly because look at all these international players that want to go to Evo. You have a shit ton of them. Look at the international players that do come to Evo. It's like, what, maybe 5% of Evo attendance is from international?
Yeah.
5-10% tops? And especially the KOF scene. KOF scene's full of broke people. No matter what country you're in, the majority of KOF players are broke. Okay, I've confirmed this with KOF like communities around the world. They're broke and they're batshit insane.
Also,
Something else I
about
can go
them being
into.
broke, though, I wonder, did you ever hear if that factored into why, like, KOF13 wasn't popular, or even, like, why, say, 98 UM Final Edition isn't popular because it costs more than 98?
That's an arcade op thing.
I mean, I know it's on Nessica, so it pretty much has to be more expensive than, like, you know, an MVS game, period. Because there's, like, a minimum fee.
Well, the FE is only like semi-big in Japan. Outside of that, Japan and Taiwan, because Taiwan actually they have it for, I believe it was PGM. They have cards for it there, but in Japan, a lot of the arcade ops don't want to get it because it's not one of those. They have 2K2 UM. That's getting all the goddamn money. That's all they need. Also, we're doing a donation drive for our good friend Sanchez and anyone else associated with the cast. Eventually, Sanchez needs to get to final round. He's got a bunch of beef with people out there. Okay, they insist they're gonna beat the shit out of him in Third Strike and all these different games.
And in
Sanchez
real life.
wants them wrong, but Sanchez has no job because he's a friend of mine. All my friends have no jobs. So
God,
Sounds like you're
that's-
fucking with the wrong bitches, man.
yes,
Sounds
Sanchez,
like Hell Pockets is merely an acquaintance.
you gotta drop something here. Tell them why they need to send you to the final round.
I need to see real black people.
There you go.
All right. So
Holy crap!
Now we just gotta get like a big ass Twitch stream going where you can do dumb shit and get hella viewers. And
So,
there
like-
you go, you're going.
We had the big nigga off for money or something.
Oh shit.
That sounds terrible.
Here's what we do. You won't stop saying the N-word until they pay you.
Yo, man, I'm about to be mad niggerish for all the children. Do it for the kids.
I'll make the
It's okay if you say the N-word as long as it ends with OUR.
End it with the little O-U-R, nigor.
As long as there's a U in there.
Gotta do it for all the little niggo. Do it for the little niggors.
Yo, we gotta get this like FGC fucking esports where I stream myself playing LOL and using nothing but FGC fucking terms while I'm playing. Like, oh,
that's
this guy's
so great.
Oh, see, there you go. Now you're not
Almost-
only gonna go to final round, man. You're gonna like have enough money to like start your own final round if you do
Yeah,
that.
Yo, zuck zuck
You're gonna go in a
nigor.
limo.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Nigor.
fly into the goddamn jetpack.
solid gold jetpack. This thing runs on cats.
Bad for you. You're a little too close to East Point when you get off the plane, and then they steal your jetpack.
No.
Welcome to
I can
Atlanta.
put that in
bitch.
my mouth.
Oh fuck! Trinidad James is gonna steal my all gold jetpack.
He's gonna make grills for all his
They'll,
spots.
they'll be able to find him, you know, when he does it, but they won't be able to catch him.
Yeah.
It's like who's the only man that has a solid gold jetpack?
Yep.
Oh, but we can't get him. He just flies away every time we get close.
I should cut this, shouldn't I?
I'm
No,
saying
this is genius.
Yes. We're just gonna let it ring out. Fuck it. Do it live.
Yeah, you better cut us before we get attacked by the NAACP.
I mean,
Before we get flagged by Twitch.
Let Al
wonder
Sharpton come
why.
out.
Why did we get flagged? Why?
Al Sharpton.
Yo, if Al Sharpton wants to play me in threes,
I would not. I would not.
final thing
I would
to
not-
say.
Like, but Al, it ends with OUR. He'd be like, "Oh, my bad, dude. Sorry."
No, you don't understand. I don't like people of color.
I don't find them aesthetically pleasing.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit you with my Jerry Springer final thoughts. One is play the games you actually enjoy playing. Don't play for money because that shit's for busters. And two, Gibby mod me in the fucking chat.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
don't think we
that's
can do
Hell
that.
Pockets. Hell Pockets.
Well, we
Oh.
technically could if we're not being lazy and log into the account.
Yeah, I guess I could do
Okay,
that.
hold on. I'm gonna say this right now. Paul knows me very well. I am lazy as shit, right, Paul?
Yep, that's true.
I've just said
There you
if,
go.
like, what if comics? Come on, man.
I have no idea where you.
Dude, you even put an OU in the fucking Twitch name. How was I supposed to know you weren't making a joke?
Oh.
this just in: Hell Pockets can't read.
Hell Pockets knows only that Ebonics.
He said to take out the O. Fucking A, man.
Well, Chris, actually, again, it's just that the name was taken on Twitch too.
It was taken. Oh my God.
Apparently, I
Alright.
was way too late to the party on everything.
Damn, man. I'm sorry. That's like that's a heartbreaker. I've gone through that.
I'll do it.
Oh shit.
So, yeah, I believe we've covered a good chunk of stuff. We've offended colored people all over the country.
Hope so.
Australians,
British,
Indians,
French.
Capcom people.
I'm glad we offended Australians by making fun of British people.
Yes.
Wait, they're not the
We didn't
same?
offend him before. We offended him now.
Well, don't you remember that was the whole point of this cast initially? Getting rid of one group of people, like making them hate us.
Wasn't our New Year's resolution to like not be offensive?
When did we say that?
What the hell? Hold on. I'm gonna
I think
say
it was
this.
last
I
year.
wasn't a part of that.
Oh, okay, I never make New Year's resolutions. Okay.
I don't
Never.
either.
I have no point in doing it. I'm not Hell Pockets. I'm not a dumbass. Okay.
You mean you don't want to live any further, so you're just surprised you wake up every New Year.
Okay.
Damn.
Kind of true.
Wow.
Yeah. Screw the New Year's resolutions.
My
We offend
resolution
people.
was to have this sound effect play every time I talk.
Ah, man. I was hoping it was the bow tie. God damn it.
Ha cha cha cha.
Yeah, so I just want to say this right now. A lot of people get offended when they do listen to the cast. Yeah, I
don't
get,
like
I get
to
a
hear
lot
about
of
it.
bullshit from people.
Who's telling you
And
this?
For the all, well, maybe we could do a call-out show eventually.
Okay.
But
Could
basically,
we have a
people
special
don't
show
like shit we say.
dedicated to everybody calling in and giving us their complaints and like, just
Yeah,
like,
I want that.
like
The
we'll just accept it.
KOFCAST
Too. We'll
hotline,
just take
baby.
it to the face and we won't argue. We'll just let
Oh,
them.
whoa! The
Yeah, just like
KOFCAST
call while
complaint
you're on the
department.
air.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll
Send
just put
all
them on the
complaints
air.
here.
No
Tweet
response,
us, call
and-
us. Do whatever you
If-
want. Tell
If
us
you're
why we're
offended,
bad people. Tell us
just go
why
to Hell
no people
Pocket's
ever
house
like
and
this.
burn a cross on his. You know.
No. There are too many goddamn people talking at once. Okay. We have too many people in the chat right now.
Well, all right.
Jackass for letting too many people in.
I'm a jackass for letting everybody in. I'm not even a call screener.
You brought in VDon.
Wow, you're just gonna say that right to his face. Damn.
Yes,
Clearly I'm
I
not
don't care. We offend people here. VDon.
You were about to apologize for us offending so many people, and there you go offending
No,
Fedon.
no. I was never gonna apologize. I was gonna tell people you don't like what we say, kiss my ass.
Oh, well, that's much better.
Basically, people get offended for the shit we say. They say, "Oh, we need to be nicer to people. We need to be." The term these days now is esports.
You know, that's the exact opposite of what our fact.
And that's the.
Podcast must be more.
You know what? I'm gonna tell them that's the exact opposite of what our producers want. So, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Our
There's-
producers, you
And
mean us?
we should end on this note. Remember when we used to make fun of esports? You know, those cripples and them using autistic words to describe themselves?
Whoa! That's a little much, man.
It's just in the show here.
KOFCAST.
Oh, shit. Oh, well, we had a show.
Quality.
yeah,
This,
so
what are you talking about?
basically-
This is the show.
yeah,
This is why they
basically,
tune in.
Dicks!
we just talk about there are certain things we don't talk about, of course, because there's no reason to. But
Like
if
Fight
it
Club.
involves something that we're a part of, yeah, we're gonna talk about it. If someone's doing stupid shit, we're generally gonna call them out unless we don't give a shit about it.
Yeah.
So people don't like being called out. One, people don't like
being told the game is dying too. People hate the fact that we say Persona is doing better than KOF at some tournaments, even though it's true. Numbers don't lie. Persona did better at what was it, NEC, where it had like triple-digit entries.
That's right.
While KOF had like 40, 50 or some shit.
It almost had 3 times the amount as KOF.
Yeah, there you go. And like when we said
people
that,
just don't enjoy objective arguments.
Yeah. Okay, well, one jackass just told me like, oh, you say you support the KOF community, you've been around for a long time, but you're a piece of shit because you said Persona, an anime game, whatever, is better than KOF, which of course I never said. It's doing better than KOF, but it's not. To me, it's not better than KOF. I personally hate Persona.
You acknowledging that makes people think that you think that it's better, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah,
I heard the word Persona and better than King of Fighters.
I'm gonna
there might have been some other words in there.
Oh, actually, you know what, too? At Frosty Frostings, Persona got more than KOF.
Wow.
Well, okay,
Why you gotta say that now, man? Shit.
No,
Sorry.
see, that's fine though. That is a Guilty Gear anime tournament anyway.
Yeah.
But personally, if Guilty Gear does better than KOF 13, I have
Guilty Gear did do better than KOF 13.
No, of course it did better than KOF 13 over there. But I'm just saying in general, if Guilty Gear did better than 13, I'd have no problems with that. I like Guilty Gear more than KOF 13, but I would love KOF 98 to destroy every goddamn game out there except Mark of the Wolves. So yeah, there you go. You guys can.
All right, we're done. Holy shit. All right, good night, everybody. We'll see you next week when the topics will be SoCal Regionals, Gibby's Prostate, and my new pair of shoes. Peace.